Hi, welcome to the Reiki Meditation session. We are going to start in a moment, just 1 minute to go. So we're just going to wait until then, and in the meantime, you can make yourself comfortable. Put some water on the side if you would like to sip through the session, and otherwise, making yourself comfortable and starting to clear your mind, removing the thoughts from your mind little by little and relaxing already. Okay, so welcome to the Reiki meditation session. Today we're going to do a session on raising our vibe. So I've been talking in the last sessions quite a bit about how everything is frequency, how everything is vibration, how sounds, colors, healing in general even is all about vibration. We've tapped into different types of vibrations, like we've connected with the elements, vibration of water, air, earth, fire. We've connected with so many different kinds of vibration like this. We've also talked about grounding, all these things. So the concept behind this session of today is that when we are happy, that there's different emotions, different feelings that have different levels of vibration. The happier, the more positive the vibration, the higher it is. And I can't remember the exact order of them, but someone, I wonder if it's not Hawkins, but I might be making a mistake, that did a grading of the vibrations depending on the emotions. And so there was this neutral. After this, I can't remember what the other ones are. Then there's love, joy, and peace. And I think peace must be the highest one. I'll try and find an image that illustrates this for next session so that you can see. But basically, the higher we vibrate, the happier we get, the more positive we get. And the lower we vibrate, and so in the lower vibrations, you'll find things like fear, anger, um, you said jealousy or envy maybe. So all of these more negative kind of emotions, emotions that don't feel good, are actually lower on the scale and they are lower vibrations. And so today, what we're going to do is we're going to connect with higher um, vibrational energies and concepts so that we can raise our vibration. Because if we are a magnet that vibrates, then we can shift our vibration so that we can vibrate more positively, which means that we can shift ourselves from a state of fear, sadness, depression, lethargy into a state of happiness, bliss, joy, feeling energized, feeling full of life. So I'm going to lead some activities for this session that are going to help us connect with those more positive vibrations, basically. Hi, Magani. Thanks for leaving a message. We've got the live comments feed as well. So at any time, you can leave messages. And at the end of the session, I run through them and then I answer questions or I respond to them. Um, Also, at any time, please do always bear in mind these concepts through the session. Feeling the most comfortable that you can feel, feeling safe, and feeling at ease. So that means that if any activity that we do does not make you feel comfortable or triggers discomfort, you can either sit it out or you can go back to the first activity we are going to do, which is an activity focusing on our breath. So just bear that in mind that at any time you should really be comfortable because this session is about relaxing you, calming you, reducing stress, and everything else in between. Okay? So we're going to start with a gratitude and an intent for the healing. So a gratitude, as you may already know, it is focusing on something that you feel made you feel good this past week since the last session. So it could be something that made you feel joy, brought you happiness, warmed up your heart, made you smile. And again, this is about connecting to positive vibration. And then these sessions are filled with Reiki healing. They are infused, rather. I mean, they're filled too, but with Reiki healing. So that means that you can also set up an intent for the healing at the beginning of this session now. It can be anything where you want positivity injected to. So it can be your physical health, your mental health. It can be your life, projects in your life, relationships in your life, any of these, and more, of course. So now, for the next couple of minutes, if you would like to first take a deep breath to begin, closing your eyes, making sure you are comfortable with your body, letting my words settle for a moment. And then now you can start to think about a gratitude you can focus on and an intent for the healing. And you can keep your eyes shut now. We're going to go straight into the breathing exercise. And so we will extend this activity, the breathing activity, at the end with breathing in the sunshine, okay, on an inhale. So at the end of the breathing exercise, I will shift you to that activity. And so for now, you can take a deep breath to begin the breathing exercise. And then simply relaxing and focusing on your breath. No need to change your breath in any way. Just relaxing there. Reducing, switching off your thoughts one by one, little by little, until your whole focus can go onto your breath. Noticing this gentle flow going in on an inhale and out on an exhale, the air flowing. Removing every thought in your mind one by one, switching them off as if you were just pressing on a switch and they disappeared. Paying attention to the sensations that your breath brings. For example, when the air flows through your nostrils, can you feel any sensation there? And then can you feel sensations of the air flowing through your nose? And then the air flowing at the back of your throat. And then into your lungs. And then all the way back out, maybe a little bit warmer than when it came in first place. Already relaxing deeper and deeper as you do so. Maybe you can also notice parts of your body moving with your breath. Maybe your body expanding on an inhale and attracting on an exhale. Maybe other parts of your body are moving apart from your belly area, from your lung area. Maybe your head, maybe your shoulders, maybe your arms, depending on how you are resting. Some people might even find their breath flowing all the way to their feet. And remember, when you feel you're getting carried away with other thoughts, when you notice, just gently bring your mind back to the meditation. Now, we're going to stretch this activity. I'm now going to ask you to imagine in front of you a giant, big, warm sun, blowing over 1,000 lights, more healing than you have ever seen before. And I'm going to invite you now on an inhale to connect with and absorb the energy from that sun so that it enters your whole system with your in breath and gets carried to your lungs and into your whole body and mind and spirit, raising its vibration, bringing happiness, bringing joy, bringing healing, health, energy. And so from now on every inhale, absorbing this wonderful positive energy from the sun. On an exhale, you can decide to let go of anything that feels negative to you also. But today, we are mainly focusing on bringing positivity to ourselves. And so, on an inhale, connecting with the sun, absorbing its wonderful, healing, warm, and positive energy on every inhale. You can even see yourself breathing in its beautiful, wonderful, vibrant, golden yellow light. Bringing to yourself on every inhale the wonderful energy of the sun, its vibrant, positive energy coming into you and healing every part of you. Keeping on breathing as normal, and on every inhale, bringing yourself the most vibrant, positive energy from the sun. And then, when you're ready, you can bring your mind away from the sun and back into the space where you are, taking a deep breath to finish and opening your eyes again. Right, so for some happy vibe, just so you know, you may hear a lot of noise. Well, a lot. Hopefully not a lot, but I have at the moment got a cat in the box. Don't know if you can see. There you go. See, that's a thing with cats is that they love cardboard boxes more than anything. Unfortunately, it can be quite noisy, but hopefully he's gonna stay still, and we'll be fine. Okay, so the next activity we're going to be playing with colors. Colors have vibration, and their vibration brings a form of healing to us. Obviously, from one color to the other, it will bring different healing and it will raise different vibrations. But most importantly, it is going to connect with and heal our chakras. Now, we have already done some activities based on the chakras, but I'm going to show you again the photo that I normally show to show all the chakras, where you have got the red one, which is the root one, and then you have got the orange one, which is the sacral chakra. Then you've got the solar plexus chakra, which is yellow, the heart chakra, which is green, blue chakra, which is throat chakra, the third eye chakra, which is normally not so pink, but more like dark purple kind of color. And then we've got the top one, which is a crown chakra, which is symbolized here by this white halo, which is normally a lilac color. So, depending on which color you're going to be playing with in the next meditation, you are going to activate or strengthen or energize possibly one of those chakras. So, bearing in mind, therefore, that as you are doing what you're doing, you actually are going to bring yourself a lot of healing. And you are really going to be raising your vibration, because when you are healing these chakras, when you are energizing them with the color, then what happens is that the blocks release as well. So you are, and a block would be a lower vibration type of thing. It would be a negative energy. So that means that by bringing positive energy into your chakra, you are actually clearing out the negative um, energy, negative vibration. So then you vibrate higher. And so this activity is not about healing a specific chakra. It's not about making sure you heal everything. Excuse me, I'm yawning today. I'm so tired. Um, it's not about healing every chakra equally or anything like that. What it is about is what is about generally with healing is to do what it is that comes to you at the time when it comes to you. So I'm going to invite you now to close your eyes and to take a deep breath in and out, to let my words settle for a while. And then I'm going to ask you to find yourself in a space filled with white light, nothing else, just white light. And what we're going to do is in that space, we're going to stay for the next few minutes. And as we are there, we're going to start to connect with different colors. But like I said, it is not that we need to think of a specific color. It is more a matter of staying there in that space of white light everywhere. Around you, at the back of you, at the front of you, beneath you, at the top of you, white light everywhere. And as you stand there, you can start to see light flowing, colors flowing around you, almost like smoke of different colors, but bright as light, just flowing around you, floating about. And so there is the time for you to decide what color those lights are around you that are floating and flowing, like smoke almost, but of a bright, vibrant, healing color. And you can pick at those strands of colors, and you can play with them. And you can put them on you where it feels right also, so that they can heal you. Because each of these colors that are floating around you are deeply healing. You can pick them, you can hold them, you can shift them, you can apply them on you. You can even drink them if you want, or eat them even, as if they were candy floss, maybe. Watching them floating around, dancing with them, shifting them, mixing them even if you'd like. Just knowing that these high vibrations are coming to your system and are shifting you to such a greater potential of healing and happiness. Just watching those colors shifting also, maybe. Maybe it started with a color and changed into another one. Or maybe there's many colors floating around, colors that make you feel good, colors that bring happiness to you. Watching these colors dance around you, playing with them, dancing with them, or sitting or resting with them. Maybe they come on top of you on their own accord and bring you the most positive vibrations. Or maybe you can take them and pick them and apply them to you, putting those colors anywhere where it feels good. Feeling your own vibration shifting with each color to such a higher level of happiness. Well, we're now going to move on to the next meditation. Now, with this one, we're actually going to use the positive that is already there to clear the negative, and therefore raising our vibration, because then the space in our mind will be much more positive than negative. So, I am now going to lead you through an activity where we are going to basically actively defocus ourselves from the negative thoughts to focus ourselves on the positive ones. So it can be any positive thoughts, thoughts that bring you joy. It can be happy memories, memories that make you feel warm and fuzzy inside, memories that make you feel good or make you feel joy. Um, it can be words and mantras, sentences that make you feel good. It can be a positive thought that you have of yourself. And we are going, apart from the memories, we are going to leave other people out. We are only going to be looking at a positive within ourselves for this one. In memories, of course, you can think of other people, but altogether, it is to come back to you and how you feel, how the memory makes you feel. Okay, so if your eyes are open, you can shut them now and then taking a deep breath to begin. The same way as we normally focus on our breath, I am going to invite you now for a few minutes to focus on positive thoughts in your mind. And when you find that your mind is shifting to a negative thought, to then bring your mind back gently back to the positive. So that means that if you have any thoughts that has to do with judgment of yourself in a negative way, or self-criticism, or a thought that's where you're telling yourself that you are not feeling good, or a thought where you're thinking, I can't do this, or I am feel depressed, or I am sad, or I am angry, or also I have to do this, or I have to do that. All these thoughts, I'm asking you now and inviting you to switch off from all of them. And we are now going to focus on the happy thoughts only. Just for the next few minutes, there's the happy thoughts. And so thinking about, I am beautiful, I am strong, I feel healthy, I have lots of positive energy with me, I am clever, I am able to do anything in my life. Happy memories. So go on, go into your mind and search for these positive thoughts. One by one, just one positive thought at a time, and completely focus your whole heart and your whole mind into it. Really feel the positive vibration of it. And when you find that your mind is shifting into negative thinking, just bringing back to a positive thought. Another nice one is I am loved. If you find that emotions are coming through, that's okay. They are completely welcome. This is a good and safe space for them to come out. Another nice positive one is I feel free. Or like we did, I think, last week, I am relaxed. You can totally let your thoughts flow freely in your mind right now, as long as they are positive thoughts. Thinking of moments of happiness, thinking of colors that feel good to you. Just for this moment, only happy thoughts. Nice places where you love to go that you've never been to but you would like to visit. Thoughts that make you feel happy, thoughts that make you feel uplifted, thoughts that make you feel lighter, freer, joyful even. Memories of moments when you felt at peace. Now, this is not about a fight. So, whenever it is that you find yourself going into negative thinking, it is not about forcing your way out, but about gently bringing your mind back onto a positive thought, as gently and softly as when a feather lands on the ground after floating through the air for a while. Just gently keeping your mind onto a positive thought and returning it to a positive thought when it is drifting away from it. When you notice that your mind has shifted, just bringing your mind back to positive thoughts. A positive thought can be as simple as I am happy. Another one of my favorites is life is easy. Okay, and if you would like now to take a deep breath to finish, bring your mind back into your space and then opening your eyes again. I hope you've enjoyed this. This is something you can practice anytime, any day, anyhow, anywhen. It is really literally a matter of connecting to positive vibes to then remove negative vibes, to shift them. So, okay, now we're going to do the mudra, which is a hand position. And we're going to do one that we've done before if you've been following my sessions. It's called the Kali mudra. It's a very, very powerful mudra. Kali is a very powerful goddess in, I think, Hinduism. And her energy is all about using the love energy to break through fears, to break through all the blocks that we have that stop us from reaching out to the whatever we need in our life and whatever we want in our life. So if you put your hands together in the Anjali Mudra, as we've done before, hands together, fingers together, and then to cross all of the fingers, apart from the index fingers that are still together, and the thumb fingers that are still together, straight. And then applying in front of you like this. So I'm going to do this again, putting your hands together, like the Anjali Mudra, crossing your fingers, but keeping the index fingers up, pointing to the sky, thumbs fingers together and against the index fingers, resting like this. And then bringing your hands down to your chest. Relaxing your shoulders so that they are not up there, but they are down nicely. And then staying here like this, closing your eyes, taking a deep breath to begin, and simply resting and feeling the energy happening. Noticing maybe some energy buzzing in your hands, some tingling, some heat, or some cold, or maybe just some movement in your hands, in your arms, in your whole body, maybe. And then, if you wait a little bit, you might actually feel it in your mind also. And just resting there and raising our vibration using the love energy, which is a really high frequency energy. I think on the scale I was mentioning earlier, love comes just before joy. So it's the third one from the top. It's a very high energy, very highly healing. And we are tapping into it right now. If you find that sometimes your hands are aching, you can release the mudra and then you can reposition yourself and then hold it again. That is not a problem at all. And if you get too tired for holding it, you can always bring your hands back down at any time and simply just continue relaxing. Just clearing your mind out and focusing on your hands first and extending your attention to the rest of your body and your mind. How is it feeling to you now, holding this mudra, holding this hand position like this? At any time you can, with your mind, just notice that your fingers are still in the right position. Just relaxing like this. Try not to let your mind get crowded by thoughts. Keeping focus on your hands and on how you feel with your body and your mind. And remember to keep the palms of your hands together as well. So just keep relaxing like this. That's good. This one is just about letting the mudra do its magic and really becoming aware of its effects on you, on your system. And then when you're ready, you can relax your hands, wiggle your fingers and your wrists, or rather turn and twist your wrist. And then bring your hands back down. Staying there just for a moment without doing anything, relaxing with your eyes still shut. Becoming aware of how you are feeling right now compared with how you felt when you first started this session. Seeing if there is a slight shift or a big change, maybe even. Now we're going to move to the love meditation. So if you'd like to put your hands together and start rubbing them energetically to create friction, and then applying them in the middle of your chest where your heart chakra resides, and just staying there. Noticing the flow of this energy coming into your heart chakra, knowing that you are nourishing yourself with the most powerful and one of the most positive vibrations, which is love, the love energy. Just staying there for a while and letting ourselves get filled with this wonderful vibration. You might actually feel your hands vibrating or pulsating. That is the extent of what we mean by vibration also. That's it, just relaxing there with this wonderful energy. Now I'm going to stretch this a little bit and I'm going to invite you to think thoughts of love towards yourself in the same way that you would feel them towards other people. Maybe you've not been used to doing this. So imagine that you are thinking of someone that you love and you're thinking that how much you love them. You'd feel that your heart is fizzing with their vibration. And you would feel that it feels fuzzy inside, like warm and nice inside for that person. But I'm inviting you to feel the same thing, but for yourself. It's not always easy. But imagine that if you were not you, just for this moment, and that you looked at you and thought, oh, this person really deserves love. And then starting to send that vibration towards you. And all this coming in the middle of your chest, where your heart chakra is. Just staying there one more minute, focusing on this amazing vibration. And then relaxing your hands back onto your lap. Taking in the deep breath to finish and bringing your mind back into your space. Starting to move your body, gently giving you a stretch, or rather giving yourself a stretch. And then in your own time, when you are ready, you can open your eyes again. Welcome back. I hope you have enjoyed getting connected with higher vibrations. Um, so first of all, comment from Magali that says she was talking about, I think, the mudra that we did, and she said that it's clearing her nose and her head. She's someone who's normally quite congested there, so that's really amazing. It's really great news. Please do let me know how you felt after this session. Also, to let you know, next week, the 16th, will be my last live session until the 13th. Let me check. Yes, the 13th of January will be my next live. In the meantime, you can go back to my old meditations. I mean, we've done this now for, I think, since April, maybe, or even earlier than that. So there's plenty of videos you can go back to that were live that you can re-attend. So this is still there for you to use during this time. Next week, we are going to connect with happy vibrations also, but in a different way. And then I'm going to do this one whole day retreat. I think I will do it on YouTube. I have not made final decisions yet, but I'm thinking of creating a different account on YouTube, giving the link to everyone, and then setting up live meditations of live sessions rather, because not everything will be meditation, but live sessions during the whole day of about 1 hour each, and then a break in between each time, and then going back to it after, after the break, going to the next video and so on. Um, for the 16th of January, which would be a Saturday. If you have any problem with that and you really want to attend, please do let me know. And I'll give you more information about this next week. And then, of course, on the 13th of January, at the next live here, I will also give you more information. I will be sending you the link to the next meditation as usual through email, and the information for the one-day retreat also. Okay? So I hope you have a wonderful week. Anything we've done today, you can do again at home at any time to raise your vibe, okay? So I hope you have an amazing, positive, and the highest of vibes for your whole week until next Wednesday. Bye. Oh, and I have a comment from Magali that says it was great. Cool. Okay, bye everyone.